Hey guys, this is Pato Award, and you're listening to Indie Sports Podcast. And or what is that? Is that what it's called? Yeah,
That's
right.
that's perfect.
Or did I say something wrong?
No, trust me, man. I mean, I can edit all this. It's no
What
problem.
is
You
it?
can
What is it again? Indie Sports Podcast or what?
The Indie Sports Car Podcast.
Indie Sports Cars Podcast.
Nice. Yeah, if you want to try it again, go ahead.
Hi guys, I'm Pato Award, and you're listening to the Indie Sports Car Podcast.
Welcome, ICP fans, to another episode of the Indie Sports Car Podcast. Hey, Miss. Hey, Kristen.
Hello.
Hey, it's May. Hey, is that fast enough for you? We're going fast. Oh, speed round. Go, Missy. What did you? Where's Pato going? Everybody's yelling at me.
Frank.
Jeez.
Frank, I can't.
Everybody yells at me to start recording the show, and then Missy starts out with some Pato news that is show worthy, but I'm not recording. And then
Nobody's yelling at you, Frank.
She smacks me. You yell at me, she yells at me, and then she smacks me.
I have never yelled at you. That's not true.
If you were close enough to me, you'd smack me too. I have a feeling you're a smacker.
I'm a smacker? No. No.
I have a feeling you're an open hand smacker, like in the face, like to really
No, it's all about the backhand, Frank. You gotta.
Ooh, you're a backhander?
Oh yeah, all about the backhand.
What is more demoralizing, the backhand or the open hand face palm smack?
Oh, the open hand for sure, but I think the backhand hurts a little more. The open hand hurts your pride.
Well, I'm all about.
But the backhand physically hurts. Yeah.
See, pain goes away, but pride is crushed forever.
There you go. Well, now Missy knows which direction to take.
Just ask Danica Patrick.
The next time she slaps you.
Yep.
Just ask Danica Patrick.
Yeah. Her pride is like in the gutter.
Is it?
Well, didn't you see her crash in turn 2 last year? It was glorious.
Well, a whole lot of people crashed in turn 2 last year.
Well, yeah, and let's name them.
Davison.
Mm-hmm. Full-timer. Go ahead.
There were a few others. I can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but no, there were a lot of wrecks in turn 2. Huh?
Because they weren't full-timers.
Oh, okay. So well, neither was she. So what's your point?
My point is, if full-timers are better drivers than the one-timers because they have a full-time ride, or they're rich, or they have, I mean,
okay.
that and now you might take that the wrong way, since I know your goal is to race the Indy 500. So, don't take that the wrong way. You would be the exception to the rule.
Oh, well, thank you. I do hope to not crash in turn 2 or 3 or 4 or 1 for that matter.
You can't crash
any of the above.
You can't crash anywhere when you win. And I mean, like Fernando Alonso, he's a one-timer. I mean, I would put you and Fernando Alonso in the same category there.
Oh, I think that's a little presumptuous, but thank you though, Frank. Thank you.
Well, you can.
But I'm on my way though. I'm on my way there. Yes, I'm working every day to be just as good as Fernando Alonso.
You can curse at me all you want, but I stick by it.
Frank, I've never cursed at you. I feel like you have this interpretation of our relationship in your head that isn't based on reality. It's not based on what's actually happened. You think I've yelled at you. You think I've done none of the above, Frank.
See, when you say a big word that I don't understand, I'm going to immediately take offense to it. And presumptuous, my good man, is a word that I have no clue what that means. So naturally, I take offense. So, you can go presumptuous yourself off of a bridge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And no water. We're talking rocky. like a bridge because
Like
there's
a
a
quarry.
ravine.
Okay, a bridge that goes over a quarry. Okay,
Anything hard, yes.
gotcha,
Even,
gotcha. Well,
even though if it's high enough, water is kind of like concrete. Anyway, unless I mean, you're taught how to jump through water at high altitude, being a Navy SEAL, right?
I was never in the Navy, Frank.
Yes.
So no,
Yes,
no.
yes. Oh, that's right. You were the Delta Force. Delta Force.
I'm an Army veteran.
Yeah, Delta
And,
Force.
no, I was not a Ranger. No, 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 no.
I said no. Delta
Not
Force
a,
isn't.
no, no. I'm
Ranger.
not. I'm not. I'm not Delta Force either.
What is Delta Force? Is that Air Force? What branch of the
uh,
military is Delta Force?
I think Delta. It's a Marine thing, isn't it? Might be.
Whoever they are the bad A's of the world. They are the
Oh,
top
well.
echelon. If a Delta Force guy is hitting on your girl, you just let him go.
Well, good sage advice.
Well, they do teach them the PAME 5 point pressure heart exploding heart technique.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay. Well, there you go. There you go.
And
But
and then after it's done, it can't be undone, and he walks away, and his heart explodes.
Okay.
That's what
All
Delta
right.
does.
All right, man. That's what racing does to me. But I heard Missy, and you were mentioning it just a moment ago, Frank. Missy had some news about Pato.
Yes. The lucky the Irish
Let's
strikes again for Pato Award. Missy, what has the
let's hear
lucky
about that. Take it
Irish done
away.
for him again?
Oh, it's the show material. I'm waiting for the show.
We're 6 minutes in.
Are you serious?
We've been recording this last 6 minutes. Wait, do you think I talk like this normally? I kind of do. Everybody thinks I do this for like the show to just be funny. This is me normal. Ask anybody who knows me.
Oh man.
Right? Huh? Missy? Christian? I get some validation over here.
I hate you.
See? She hates me.
Oh.
It's the luck of the Irish. Missy hates me. So, Missy, what is the big news?
Well, since the
From
show's
the
already
Pato
down
camp.
the path of being a disaster, sure, why not?
People are laughing out there in Radioland.
I was just saying that Pato joined the Red Bull Junior team.
Really?
Wait, the F1 team?
Really?
Oh, the Indycar.
Is that there?
That was sarcasm.
Ding, ding, ding. Aren't you a smart one today?
No. Oh my God, that's not. That's like a 4 on a scale of 1 to 10. That's like a 4 for sarcasm. She is the most sarcastic bee I've ever met in my life.
I was wondering where that came from.
I know. I'm about to deal with it in the next 10 hours, cooped up in the most comfortable SUV I've ever owned. I love that
Wow.
thing.
So yeah, he penned to a deal to contest 13 races.
For what, like F2 or something? Didn't Felix Rosenquist do F2 for Red Bull? I'm totally making that up.
I think you are.
Well, I mean, wherever he goes, he wins. So I figure might as well have.
Why not?
I mean, he's an IndyCar now. I mean, I think his goal was to race every racing series on Earth and win before he comes to the greatest racing series on Earth and actually has a challenge. And he's here now, so he must have done F2. That's my logic. It's sound logic until I'm proven wrong. Missy, am I wrong?
I wasn't listening to you, so.
Oh, well.
I was just leaving
Well, then until I'm proven wrong, I am right. So that was a great season when Felix Rosenquist won the F2 championship a few years back.
So yeah,
Okay.
congratulations to Pato, Red Bull Junior
Yeah,
team.
that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Uh,
Kind of going. I don't like it. I want him to 100%. You know what he's doing? He is supplementing races that he lost because of the Harding contract taken. The timing of the contract being signed for him to leave and pursue another avenue. Um, I feel as though this is a expenses supplement to pay for either the rest of the season, so he can do a full season for Carlin, or at most as many more races as he possibly can do for Carlin, or
mm,
or it's he needs to come up with some guap to pay for the races that he's already signed for.
mm,
One of the two. I don't know, Missy. What did the story say?
About what?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Well, I guess you're lost then.
What I said didn't make any sense. I didn't make any sense of what I just said.
Oh, good, then I didn't miss anything.
I asked you, what did the story say? Is he an F2 for a specific reason? Or was he like, you know what? I woke up today and it's a Tuesday. F2. I mean, it doesn't happen that way. There's normally a rhyme to a reason and a reason to a rhyme. Ooh. Boom.
Well, it
boom,
doesn't
boom,
say
boom.
it in this article. It just says he's contesting 13 races with the British squad, so I'm assuming it's with Carlin. He's starting with the second round of the season at the Circuit of the Americas.
Ooh, he's got a leg up on the rest of the field. He's going to win that one. Because
yeah.
Ericsson proved how much experience really matters at Coda.
Here. He said he joined the Red Bull Junior team with the intention of keeping the possibilities open to expand his racing portfolio in the future.
To what? Go backwards from where he is right now? It makes no sense, Pato. What are you doing? Maybe he got the four-leaf clover and he was reading an article on F2 and he just put it together. He's like, I got the four-leaf clover, reading F2. It's a sign, and I've always followed the clover signs up to this point. Look where it's gotten me, so why stop now? I feel as though that's how that went. Or it probably went, Colin went F2, Pato. And Pato went, holla. Holla back, Colin. And Carlin went word.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Congratulations to Pato.
Heck yeah. I mean,
Yeah, good job, buddy.
the more seat time for Pato, the better. I mean, it's just going to make him an all-around, better racer, more rounded racer. And that, IndyCar is where the best of the best race. And he is determined to be in the upper echelon of that category of drivers that are alive and are in IndyCar. That actually made sense. It was clumsy, but I did bring it together. Christian, thoughts on Pato's F2?
I don't think it's a bad move. It doesn't detract too much from what he's doing now. But like you said, seat time is seat time, and who knows? Who knows where it goes from here? But anytime you're able to stay in a car, no matter the series, no matter what it's doing, I say go for it. So, good luck for him, and to be with a reputable organization such as Red Bull, I think that's major deal right there. So good for him, man. I'm
It's not
proud of him.
Carlin, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, Carlin doesn't do Red Bull, right? I mean, Carlin's Carlin. Carlin doesn't have a Red Bull sponsor or anything, right? It's Red Bull's their own entity, right?
I believe they are.
I don't know anything about European Junior Series and how it works, so that's why I asked.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, there's
Oh, that might have been me. I said he.
oh, Missy made a boo boo.
Well, no, it says he penned a deal to contest 13 races with the British squad. So, oh, they were talking about his IndyCar season right there in that sentence. My bad.
And what
No
does it
word.
say?
Hmm?
Just what Christian said.
What?
What did it say?
I just said that was with the British squad, so that was with Carlin. They were talking about his IndyCar. So okay, so I don't know how many races he's doing with the junior
With
Red Bull
Red
team.
Bull. Yeah. But that's the thing, though, Frank.
I totally
You know
forgot that part. My
Pato
bad.
better than I do. I mean, has he ever expressed interest to you in a possible move to F1? Or
Never. He doesn't like F1. He wants to race in IndyCar as his final goal, and he knows that it's where the best drivers go to race. A great career, and F1 is not where he wants to go because he is not filthy, stinking rich.
right? Yeah.
Pato does this weird thing. He lives in reality. So, and he realized, you know what? There's no, there's not 5 commas in between zeros in my bank account. I don't think I can be competitive in F1.
Right.
But F2, Red Bull. Yay!
I mean, it's still. I'm sure it's still a lot of zeros. A lot of commas, I should say,
Now,
needed to run an F2. But
oh yeah, I mean like F3 even. You kidding?
yeah, totally.
Formula 3. Right now he's in Formula 2.
Formula Dos. That's right, man. That's right. But no, but like I said, I mean, if it keeps him in the car, go for it.
When's his first
And
race?
yeah,
It can't be this weekend, right? Is it next
I
weekend?
don't know. It doesn't say.
Because Circuit de Catalunya is this weekend and could be the final weekend for Circuit de Catalunya. There has not been any.
España.
Yeah, I know, man. There has not been any word of any like. I mean, it's been too soon, really. Although they've known about this for 3 years now, according to Mr. Bob Varsha. Which, if you'd like to hear him talk about this, 2 shows ago, last Wednesday, one-on-one with Mr. Bob Varsha, the voice of F1 to all the American youth out there, the Zennials out there, as I like, as we finally have our own generation name, thank goodness, because we're not millennials. You know what I mean? So we are Zennials, and all Zennials out there, when they hear F1, they immediately go to Bob Varsha because we could relate to him. He was the only American, I mean, what was it, Dobbs and Matchett? They're as un-American as it gets. When Varsha's drinking coffee, guess what they're drinking? They could be drinking coffee, but probably tea. 2 lumps, a little bit of sugar. Maybe not Matchett. He needs to lay off the sugar, but Hobbs can go, crazy with it. But Matchett has great glasses. They seem like they're almost like why bother?
Why bother? Yeah.
Well, they're so far down on the tip of his nose. And then there are these little half moon glasses that are very small. It's like you really need to tilt your head weird and then put your eyes through the glasses and what you're looking at to see it. And it's just, why don't you get bigger glasses and push them closer to your face? just a thought. I wear glasses. I mean, Missy wear glasses. She's 4 eyes. What about you, Christian? You 4 eyes?
I can be. It depends on what I'm looking at.
What, like beauty? So when we have dinner together tomorrow night, glasses will be on.
No. You know what? Actually, they might be.
Well, beauty
We'll
will
see.
be sitting across the table from you,
We'll see.
in
We'll see.
in the form of a giant-headed dude guy named Frank.
Well, yeah, I definitely want to get a better look at that. So,
Fair enough.
so
So
yeah.
you know what, Missy, how do you feel about Pato going to F2?
I didn't say anything about F2. I don't know why you keep saying F2.
What did you say?
I just said he was
Red
joining
Bull
the
Junior.
Red Bull Junior team.
Which is F2 over there.
I don't think it is.
Oh, you're right. I made up F2 right off the start, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you said junior series, so I figured...
No, I said junior team.
Whatever. Okay, the junior team in a junior series, and I just figured Red Bull...
I don't know, it looks like mostly... Well, I mean, I'm looking at their current drivers for the Red Bull Junior team, and looks like there's a couple that are in the FIA Formula 3 Championship. There's one guy in the Super Formula Championship. There's another one in E-Formula Open Championship, F3 Asian Championship. And one in the ADAC Formula 4 and the Italian F4 Championship. He's in the same one. Let's see. The F4. There's another one in the F4 Spanish Championship. Then you have a guy that's in karting, just says. Then Pato, they have here Indycar, Super Formula Championship, FIA Formula 3 Championship, Euro Formula Open Championship. Yep. That's where all their drivers driving.
That qualifying's crazy. So, for like the first half of it, you're pretty much trying to keep up, and then, you know what? I had a cohesive thought there, and I lost it. Moving on.
Kyle Kaiser is going to race in the 500 for Juncos.
Yep. So far, he is the most picked driver from all of the fans on social media to be bumped along with Pippa.
Really?
Yeah, Kyle Kaiser. Well, I mean, Pippa's number one, obviously. I mean,
you made that up.
No, I swear. I
don't believe you.
Okay, go on. I'll give him a plug. Elite, is it Elite IndyCar on Facebook? Elite IndyCar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Facebook fan page. You know, the war zone of Elite IndyCar. Love you, Tim. And the crew. No. They were very nice. They posted up the Bob Varsha interview for me, and it got a lot of really, really good. It was a positive, a full positive, 100% positive thread that exists on Elite IndyCar. So it is possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I enjoyed it. It was nice. Thank you, Tim, for setting that up, and all the other guys. You know, you guys do a good job. You know, IndyCar is just getting so big right now that, I mean, there's a reason Hamby kind of threw in the towel. It was just getting too much for him. So, and that's a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have. So, and I think they're going to be at Indy, so we're going to have to meet up with them. Say hi.
Okay.
Well, I mean, not you, obviously, since you won't be there. But Missy and I, you know, we'll be there. And I'm going to throw it out there right now. Missy, what's our website?
That's www.theindysportscarpodcast.com.
Can you say it a little bit louder? I'm not getting a good sound wave on my
www.theindysportscarpodcast.com.
Thank you for using your radio voice, finally talking into the mic.
I am talking to you like I'm kissing this stupid thing.
Yeah, but
Gotta swallow it. Oh. Oops, never mind.
Butterflies and old women. Butterflies and old women.
What?
I'm trying to think. Dirty thoughts.
Yeah. So Kyle Kaiser. I don't see this poll that you're talking about, Frank Licker. So
I didn't say poll. I said bump. Oh, did I say poll? I meant bump. I'm sorry. Okay, my bad, guys. Kyle Kaiser is number 2 after Pippa Mann being number 1. For most polls held on social media that I've seen on Twitter and Facebook, to be one of the 3, or does Kyle make a 4? I believe he makes a 3. So it would be 36.
I don't even see the poll you're talking about on the Elite IndyCar with.
No. There is no poll on Elite. It's just a lot of conversation about it. There's more polls on Twitter about it. If you'd like to go on Twitter, hashtag Indy 500, and I'm sure you'll find a poll, or hashtag bump day, whatever. As a matter of fact, we'll hold a poll. We need to do a poll for the fans. Go on our Twitter. Missy, what's our Twitter name? I mean, it's easy to find on the website. That's why I had you say that. But just for everybody who's lazy enough not to do it.
At ISCP Podcast.
There you go, guys. Now, a poll will be held after this show. We need to figure out what it's going to be. And whoever... you know what? This is a bad idea. I'm going to scrap this idea. Moving on. We need to come up with like a trivia question or something that only like a longtime fan would know, because we have an extra credential for.
No, we don't. We're not giving away Christian's credential.
Oh no, I didn't say credential. I meant ticket. I'm sorry. Not credential. Ticket. Christian got free tickets to Friday and Saturday. All the festivities and the pit, the paddock. He got free tickets from one of his sponsors, and we're giving it away to one lucky ISCP fan.
Put your finger up.
And I'm gonna. This means shut up. And well, this is my smack to you because my shoulder still stings.
God, I hope it's
So we got to come up with a question by the end of the show that a longtime listener of the show, a longtime listener that loves the show, and then loves the fact that Jay's gone and Christian replaced him, because I sure am. It's the best thing that could have ever happened to us. Thank you, Jay, for all the steroids and pancakes.
Frank.
Go moving on. Anyway, we're going to do a poll. Not poll. Moving away from poll. Trivia question. And the first one to get it right on Twitter will get free tickets to, the GP and qualifying and all the Road to Indy festivities. And you get to hang out with Missy. I got stuff to do, but Missy will be more than happy. I'm kidding. No, the both of us, of course. Yeah. One of the most fun things to do at the track is to meet all the listeners and hang out and watch some good racing. And there's going to be some good racing this weekend. Friday, I think tomorrow, it's going to be nice out, no rain. But Saturday, 50% chance of rain, right up to the end where it goes to 80% chance. So I'm going to, and you at the end of this broadcast, if you're going to the track, or if you win the trivia question and are now going to the track, definitely pay attention to Missy, our awesome meteorologist friends, Scott and Doug, I believe. It's a race, the number 4 caster on Twitter. Thank you, Missy.
Yep, you're welcome.
On top of that. And, so, Christian, what do you think is a good question for a long-time listener to ask? Well, since you don't listen to the show,
I think you should ask if anyone can name the track in which Frank had his infamous fire ant incident.
That's way too easy.
No.
Yeah.
But, however, that means he's a long time listener. He or she, or they. Well, there's only one. Sorry, we have one. So, hopefully, you'll like going to race a stag. But, I mean, you can pay for your girl, and you should. You always should pay for your girl if you want to bring her. Just, we're not paying for her. We're paying for you, the listener. The ones we love. The ISCP faithful. The fam, as I like to call them.
That's right.
Christian, what do you like to call
just make sure to get it back, because I would need it for the 500.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So moving on.
Okay.
So what, Missy? So we still haven't figured it out. What series will this Junior Carlin ride be raced?
It's not Carlin.
Oh, Red Bull.
I told you. I told you.
I'm so sorry. Remember, I wasn't listening to you.
Oh, God. Story of my life.
That was a long time ago. You should be used to it by now. It's been done, destroyed, girl. I do destroyed. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It just says he has signed with the Red Bull Junior team.
This is ridiculous. How is there no series even mentioned? That's it.
I don't think there is a specific series. I think it's just.
I'm getting down to the bottom of this right now. I'm calling Pato.
Good Lord.
On speakerphone.
Pato's a little busy right now.
Uh-oh. I have him on speaker? I don't know. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Let's see.
Hey, it's Pato. Sorry I can't get to the phone right now.
Oh, he loaded me off. He's a busy guy. I'm going to leave a message, though.
Oh my God, this is just.
Hey, Pato. It's your favorite guy named Frank. Hey, Missy. Say hi, Missy.
Hi, Pato.
Listen, you have, we're 31 minutes into the broadcast. We have another 29 minutes to go. I need to find out what series the Junior Red Bull series races in, because the story doesn't say. So, gonna need you to get back to me by then. All right, and if not, I'll see you tomorrow. You catch my drift there, buddy? All right, see you.
Right. Anyway, moving on. Besides Kyle Kaiser confirmed for the 500, there wasn't too much IndyCar news that came out this week since last show.
Yeah, but Bob Varsha, what a great interview. Have I talked enough about the Bob Varsha interview?
Yes.
Should I play a snippet?
No.
Oh.
Everybody can listen to it.
They should. And where can I find that, Missy?
Again, www.theindysportscarpodcast.com.
You know you like saying it. You spend so much time on it.
I know I am proud of the website, but...
Yeah. What site again? I'm kidding. You don't have to say it.
So the IndyCar GP is happening this weekend.
The Indy GP.
No.
It's
the
hashtag...
IndyCar Grand Prix.
Hashtag
That's what it's
Indy
called.
GP on Twitter.
Well, whatever. That's the hashtag. It is called the IndyCar Grand Prix, though.
This is a social media world. Whatever the hashtag is, that's the name of the race.
Right. Moving on.
Caprizi?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No
everything
idea what
is
that word
starting
means.
tomorrow. As you know, USF 2000, Indy Pro 2000, Indy Lights, and IndyCar will all be at the road course this weekend for IMS.
And what's going to be the do you have a schedule, Miss?
Yeah, USF 2000, Indy Pro, and Indy Lights they all had practice today. But starting tomorrow, 8 a.m. is going to be USF 2000 qualifying for race 1. 8:35 is going to be Indy Pro 2000 qualifying for race 1. IndyCar's first practice is going to happen at 9:10 a.m., which you can find on NBC Sports Gold. At 10:10, Indy Lights qualifying for Race 1 is going to happen. 10:55, USF 2000 qualifying for Race 2 will go down. 11:30 a.m., Indy Pro 2000 qualifying for Race 2. 12:30 p.m., IndyCar Series will have their second practice, which will be on NBC Gold. 1:30 p.m. will be Indy Lights Race 1, and that will be on NBC Sports Gold. 2:45 p.m. will be USF 2000 Race 1, which I'm sure you can find on their website, www.roadtoindy.tv. I want to say?
Yes, you are right.
At 3:40 p.m. you have Indy Pro 2000 Race 1, which you can find on that same website. 4:35 p.m. will be IndyCar Series qualifying, found on NBC Sports Network.
Are they playing it live as well? For the people that don't have gold?
Motorsports doesn't tell me if it's going to be live.
I mean, because that's the... I mean, me personally, I love everything about NBC Gold. It's worth its weight in gold. Oh!
So,
But anyway. But my point being is, the one feature I love the most about it is live qualifying. Because I was sick and tired of the last 2 years knowing who got pole 4 hours before NBC is going to show it to me.
So then on Saturday, you have 8:30 a.m. will be the Indy Lights qualifying for Race 2. 9:15 will be USF 2000 Race 2. 10:10 a.m. will be Indy Pro 2000 Race 2. 11:15 a.m. will be IndyCar Series final warm-up on NBC Sports Gold. At 1:15 p.m. will be Indy Lights Race 2 on NBC Sports Gold. And then the green flag will wave at 3:45 p.m. for the IndyCar Grand Prix, which will be on NBC.
You know, and not for nothing, by looking at the weather, I would not be a bit surprised if they move this race up like 4 hours. Just saying.
Why do you say that?
Because chance of rain is 50% all the way up to about 3:30. And then it gets 80%. And 80% means you're getting dumped on. And the cloud was very dark compared to the 50% one. So I would say move the IndyCar race up to noon. And then, shuffle everything else back. And, yeah. Although, I love a good monsoon race. And there is no back pod on these, we haven't seen a good rooster tail race in a long time, and these cars are primed to give it to us if there's enough water.
That's what you'd want to see. Okay.
Don't you love the rooster tail?
I could do without it.
I could do it. Yeah.
I love the rooster. It looks so cool. I think, and I think it makes the racing a lot more parade-like and boring. But the rooster tail makes up for that. You know what?
That's it.
And I'm going to go on record right now. Ayrton Senna, the best wet road course racer to ever live.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Missy, you got something to say to me about that, or do you agree?
Say it again. What did you just say?
You don't listen to a word I say.
What did you just say?
I try not to.
Huh?
I try not to.
Yeah, I mean, not only are we 3 feet apart from each other, but you have earbuds in, so you can hear my amplified voice.
I'm sorry. My mind is going on what I need to be.
And Christian is in the bathroom wiping. Did you wipe good? Did you get it all?
What? What are you talking about, sir?
I don't know. Whatever that sound was that just came out of your mic or your phone or whatever it is. I don't know. We need to.
I sat up in my chair.
Is it leather?
It is.
There you go.
Were you stuck to it?
A little bit.
It's because it sounded like Velcro ripping with blood.
With no, I'm pretty sure I'm not bleeding. Pretty sure.
I'd be.
I should hope not. I should hope
So
not.
the IndyCar road course this weekend. It's a 2.4 3-mile, 14-turn road course.
Missy, did you know that this road course is like they actually race on the oval but backwards?
What?
Yeah,
Really?
I know.
That's nuts.
So they're going to have 7 sets of primary tires, 8 for the rooks, with an extra set to be used in final practice 1.
Do you think Colton's going to say, "Listen, I only need
4,
7
stop
guys"?
interrupting me. 4 sets of alternate, 5 sets of rain tires. Primary tires are of the same construction used in this race last year, but a different compound. Alternate tires are the same
Time out.
construction and compound as 2018, according to David Mulcher.
Okay, so what Dave's saying is they haven't changed a thing from the compound from last year to this year?
Primary tires are the same construction used in this
Yes or
race
no would have sufficed.
last year, but a different compound.
It sounds like he just contradicted himself in one sentence. Am I the only one that heard that? It's the same tire as last year, but different compound. Well, then it's not the same tire.
No, it's the same construction used.
What? It's round and rubber.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Hang on.
And qualifying lap record to beat this year, set by Will Power in 2017.
It's right, baby.
67.7044 seconds with a speed of 129.687.
That's right. Everybody go grab an egg out of the refrigerator and suck on it.
Alrighty.
Now, how fast? Now, do you think Will break the track record this year while he gets pole, or will he not go that fast? Because I think it's temperature's going to be like about 56-ish, 55-ish. So the track temp is going to be what, Christian, about 80-ish?
Should be around there, yeah.
Yeah. See, Frank knows a little something about it, something. So, I guess, to be honest with you, I can't believe I was even right. But, no, I'm kidding. Actually, yeah, the equation, right? Yeah, I know that equation like the back of my hand. But anyway, so, Missy, does Will, A, get pole, and B, track record?
Pole, yes. Track record, no.
Ooh, okay. I like it. Of course, the asterisk. What would the asterisk be? 57, 56 poles? But realistically, 55 or 56, somewhere around there.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm starting to lose count. When I see Foe there tomorrow, I'll ask him. He'll know right away. And then in mid-sentence, just walk away. As he normally does. It's like a squirrel. Anyway.
56. An asterisk for 57.
So he's had 57 poles in his career so far. Okay, so this would be 58 or 57. Is like did you just read off his career stat, or did you just read off what his career stat will be after he wins pole on Saturday?
56 poles with the asterisk being 57. Surfer's Paradise. So technically on the books it would be 57. Off the books altogether 58.
Thank you. Oh,
sorry, adding one to those two numbers. I know,
I know it was
blows
crazy
your mind.
figuring out what you were saying. I know. Is she talking about his career stats as we speak, or did she listen to anything that I say and then
How
just
is that?
kind of
56 career poles, an asterisk for 57.
You didn't say career. You just said 56 asterisk 57. Those are your exact words. After I said, what would it be if he gets pole on Saturday? And then you read me his career, not what it would be if he got it. Am I right,
Oh, it's
Christian?
gonna be a long 10-hour drive. It really is.
Christian, am I right?
It really is.
Don't
Yes,
worry.
Frank?
Missy, don't worry. I haven't slept since Sunday. So
Oh, thank God. Just go to sleep.
I will
That's all I
sleep
need
through.
you to do. That's all I need you to do is sleep and I can
As
drive.
close to a time traveling machine as I can get is Missy driving me to Indy after I've been up for an entire week. It's like I go to sleep and I open my eyes. We're in Indy. I'm like, whoa, that time travel's cool. Obviously, it's not time travel. Yeah, we all know that. It's just called sleep. I'm just not that familiar with it. Moving on. So, Christian, you think he's going to get the pole?
I do not.
So, So you think Newgarden's going to get the track record?
No, I do not.
Oh, so he won't beat Will's track record.
No, I don't think either of them will get the pole.
Gasp. Missy, gasp.
Right?
Alexa, gasp.
Oh my goodness.
Here's what I found on reference.com.
He's having
Some
way
names
too
of
much fun with
gases
this
include
thing.
hydrogen, helium, oxygen, argon, krypton, neon, nitrogen, fluorine, chlorine, xenon, and radon. Gases that are compounds include carbon dioxide,
Alexa.
carbon monoxide.
Shut up.
Worst gift I ever bought him.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
That's why I got two of them.
Yep.
I got her, and then I got the Spot. It's like an alarm clock, and my alarm clock, it's a black hole with a planet and a moon and like an asteroid circling around it. You know, like
Like I said, worst
the-
present I ever
the
bought.
planet is the hour hand, and then the moon is the minute, and then the asteroid is the second. It's awesome. Yep. And guess what color it is?
What color is it, Frank?
Black.
Is it black? Yeah, I figured. Okay.
The whole black hole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually, to be more specific, it's black number 0000.
Yep, fantastic. Moving on.
There's different shades of black.
So the GP this weekend.
Amazing and relevant.
No,
It really is, actually.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. Hey, they finally named M87. And I know Missy doesn't know what that means. Does Christian?
I don't, Frank. I don't.
Oh my God, you too.
Well, this is an Indycar podcast, not a space podcast.
Well, you're both humans. It was kind of an amazing human achievement to... Never mind. People out there who are in the know and know about M87 and the black hole that we took a picture, it's finally got an actual name. It's Hawaiian, so I can't remember it. And it means something. Don't remember what the meaning is either. Hawaiians have a lot of one-word words that mean like 4 sentences of what they are. That made sense. They actually did too. Yep. All right. So, hey, I mean, more power to him. So, Christian, who's going to get the pole, man?
I don't know. I feel like don't know why. It's just a feeling I have. I feel like it's a Rossi pole. I don't know why.
Ooh, good call, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Rossi makes it to the Fast 6. He's not gonna get one because Will will be there, but he'll. I wouldn't be surprised if he's right next to him.
Yeah.
And also breaks the track record, but just not as fast as Will did. Wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. Don't know how that would be possible, but all right.
No. See, Will breaks the track record with his pole. Rossi goes faster than last year's track record.
Oh, okay.
But Will went faster. That's what I meant. Okay.
Missy. It's so funny, right? Like, there's however many miles between us, but I can. It's almost like I can feel what Missy's face is doing right now. Like I can just see it. I can see it.
She picks up her phone and
Moments.
I'm used to it, dude.
Good.
See, I talk to myself enough, like alone, so
Uh,
when I'm around the other people, it's like, it's like a treat,
right, right. I hear you, but
Hey, from being in Delta, I mean, you guys work alone.
don't.
And the only other race this weekend is the Spanish GP, so...
Yep.
España. Did anybody catch
Circuit
the
Catalunya.
W Series race, the first W Series race?
Missy watched it.
Did she?
No,
yes,
I
she did.
not. I
She
did not.
loved it. She
Oh,
thought it
and
was
she
great.
loved really?
Yeah, she enjoyed the heck out of it.
Is that right?
I did not watch it
Okay.
because it was not available on TV here in the United States.
She still found a way. I like the cars. They look like Pro Mazda cars, but are they little RM, Missy?
No.
What are they?
We went over this
They're
already.
titles, aren't they?
Yeah, I thought so. See,
Pretty sure
but
that's
see, Missy said no right away because she watched the race. You see what I mean? See how
We've gone over this already. I don't need to... I hate you.
No, I got you. You said no way too fast. You didn't think at all. You were like, no. I mean, no. Because I was looking for the little air scoop on the side. No air scoop. So it was like a Pro Mazda car. Like a F4 car.
But it's closer to an F3, right?
In specs as far as power and speed and everything, but there is no side air inlet like a USF 2000 or F3.
Well, I guess congratulations to Jamie Chadwick, who
Who?
dominated
Who's
qualifying and the race.
that? Oh, right. Yeah, Christian, Jamie Chadwick. The name sounds so familiar, and Missy kept like reading off her credentials. I was like, oh, that's the series that I don't know her from.
Wow.
Where do I know her from, man? Like is she related to a famous Chadwick that I don't know about, or that I might know about but don't remember?
Not that I can think of.
Like, does she come from a good pedigree?
I'm not sure if she comes from like a racing family or.
No, is her
Yeah.
mom hot and is her dad,
Wow.
I'm kidding. Yes, the racing family.
Wow. I don't know, Frank. I don't know the answer to either of those questions.
Just Chadwick. You know what? She has a great racing name. I'll give her that. Jamie Chadwick sounds like a race car driver to me. The last name Chadwick that's a race car driver's last name.
I like it. Yeah. Yeah.
It fits. It
Mhm.
just, Jamie Chadwick won this week, which sounds like she should have. Missy,
Where did our favorites finish, Missy? I know we were pulling for Shea Holbrook and a couple of the other Road to Indy.
yeah, like Bruna. How did Bruna
Moments.
do?
Really, Frank?
What?
She's not...
It's not in this.
Oh, she didn't make it?
No.
Frank, you were something else.
Oh, well, how did never mind. Forgot her name.
Okay.
Haven't seen a calendar of her lately, I guess.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh,
Hannah
Carmen
Zellers.
Jordan.
Hannah Zellers. That's it.
Oh, Hannah Zeller. Okay.
How did Hannah Zeller do? No, I don't know. She doesn't. She didn't make
Is
it.
she in the series?
No.
No, she did not make it either.
No. Okay. Right.
Yeah. She tried to make it through other means. Calendars. You know, the way she shouldn't have.
Wow. Frank, don't be so judgmental.
She blocked me after I asked her not to do that, you know, before she even did it.
Wow.
I wonder why.
I just said, look, just don't try to get into racing like, you know, Danica did by her looks and not her talent. And she blocked me on that one.
So,
And then she made a swimsuit calendar.
Shea Holbrook finished 16th, and Sabree Cook finished 13th.
Do they give points for 15th and 13th?
No, that would be a no.
No, I'm pretty sure it's on.
Top 10.
Yeah.
I am highly disappointed in those two.
So yeah, Jamie Chadwick was your winner, followed by Alice Powell and Marta.
See you with you,
Garcia.
Frank.
Was your podium for the W Series this weekend?
Now,
Gotcha.
do they all get trophies?
When's the next time they're running?
No. Does every participant get a trophy in the series?
No.
Does every participant get a trophy? What? No, Frank.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
No.
It is a joke on today's culture of, you know, you're a winner. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, everybody gets a trophy.
Participation trophy.
Exactly, yeah. I was there, you know, trophy.
The I was there trophy.
I actually have a
No.
I was there Indy Grand Prix something or other somewhere, because I was there at the inaugural Indy Grand Prix. Where were you, Christian?
Not here. No, I was not there at the inaugural Indy Grand Prix.
That's a shame.
I know.
It was a terrible start. If I remember correctly, Missy, who got pole, and then they were doing standing starts at that point. They were trying something different, and they were doing standing starts, and I forget who got the pole, but he stalled it, and everybody missed him except for the last place car. Who was that again? Do you remember?
I want to say Sebastian Cerveja, but I don't think that's right.
No, you are right. It was Saavedra who got the pole, and who hit him was, I want to say, Munoz, maybe Kimball. It's probably Kimball. Maybe.
I do not think it's
You just want to blame Charlie for something.
Well, I mean, you know, he's the reason why
Knowing you.
He's the reason why Hildebrand didn't get his 500.
I do not believe that is correct. Hildebrand hit the wall on his own.
No, Hildebrand hit the wall because he had to go around a lap to Charlie Kimball that didn't get out of his way. It's the truth.
Really?
I mean, then again, Hildebrand should have known that he was in his way and, you know, didn't take the high line so, I don't know, hot, but there's no reason he had to go so fast. But then again, you're about to win the 500, your adrenaline's pumping. But you know, I think it was for the best, because I can't think of anybody better to win that one than Dan Weldon. Sorry, JR, but were you at it right with Cerveja?
I don't think there's anything else to talk about.
Well, no. Did you look up Cerveja for the poll for that? Because I mean, I still have the video from that, because we had seats for that. It was the second level, turn 1, at the very beginning of turn 1. So it was basically the very end of the track. So
Yes, it was Cerveja that qualified first.
yeah, and does it say who took him out? It's like everybody missed him, and then one car barely nudged him into.
It says he collided with Munoz and Mikel Aloshin.
That's right. Aloshin nudged him into Munoz's way. Munoz would have missed him.
Mm.
But Alician, or whatever, I'm not going through this again. But, the Ruski nudged him, just barely nudged him into Munoz's way, and then crack. And the sound was just got off. I still have that video, too. You know what? I'll post that on where, Missy? On Twitter? On where? Where you can find it?
www.theindysportscarpodcast.com.
That could have been a trivia question. No. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, well. But yeah, definitely check out the video of that. Yeah. It's a great video. I have them lining up, from pole all the way back. And then, lights go out and then they go and boom. Crazy.
Right.
Do you remember watching that race? Did you watch that race, Christian?
Don't think I did. What year was that?
What year is that? I would ask Missy, but she left. Hold on.
She left. What? What do you mean she left? Hello?
I want to say it was like 2012, maybe 2013ish. No, I'm sorry, 2014. Yeah, because I was there. The inaugural.
Yeah, 2014. Yeah.
The inaugural Grand Prix of Indianapolis.
No, I don't believe I caught that one.
I initially thought it was going to be like a street course, and I was thinking to myself, like, you have a
really,
track, but when they first announced it, I thought personally that it was going to be a street race through the.
I mean, where would you do it here? I'm trying to think. Like,
in Indianapolis.
No, I get that, but where here would you do it? I'm trying to figure, like, just trying to. No. Do you see the potholes around this place? IMS is the only place in Indianapolis without major pothole problems. So no, I don't think everybody be out first lap.
We know of at least 4 that we have to avoid every year, and there's one red light that you simply just ignore. Yep.
Okay.
You come off the highway, there's a red light to turn left, and nobody pays any mind to it. Right, miss?
Right. You even get beeped at if you stop for that red light.
Yeah. If you wait for the red light to turn green, people beep at you to go. Like, what are you doing?
I'm like, well, it's red. Why are you beeping at me?
Missy was she's like, I know what to do. I'm like, go! I'm like, I don't see 50 cops pulling all of us over here,
Yeah, they can't get us all, right? right. They can't get us all.
No, but the snag one out-of-state plates.
Especially New Jersey. They see New Jersey places like, well, there's our mark. Yeah, but yeah, I will definitely. I'll post that video up tonight, or yeah. And I'll send it over to you, Christian. By the way, Christian, were you successful? Yes. Were you successful in resetting your password to Alexio Racing at Alexio?
Thank you for butchering my last name. We've been doing this for how long? Yes, I was successful in resetting it. Thank you, Butcher. Frank the Butcher.
For 100 episodes. No, actually, it's been more than 100 episodes, but it's been 100 episodes that you've been official co-host.
Awesome, man.
I've been butchering your last name.
Well, thank you guys for having me so much, and thank you for everybody for tuning in. And here's to 100 more. There's 200 more.
1,000 more, son.
Feels good.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Wait till you get to 225.
Yeah.
Which is
yeah.
You're like, 100 is nothing.
At that point, right? Yeah.
I remember our 100th. We had Parker, we had Rob, we had a whole week thing. It was great.
Yeah.
We still have to come up with a question though, because yeah, Missy's right. The ant question is I've talked about it so many times. It's got to be a question that a long-time listener would know. It's something that we don't talk about often, but it's relevant, very relevant. Missy, do you have any ideas?
I'm trying to think.
How?
Think.
Go ahead.
Where did I leave that honey?
Dude, you were, I mean, you were a British commando. I mean, you should be able
What?
to.
Now I'm British all of a sudden? Okay. No. What? Now I'm SAS? Well, no, I was not. I was not a part of the SAS.
Dude, you were Viet Cong. I mean, come on.
You were VC, right? Right, you're right.
Thinking,
You're right.
you were VC. Come on, man. You gotta come if you think, you're dead. So come on.
Yeah. No, I
know.
Wait, I got it.
Okay, go.
Oh,
I got
go.
the
she's
question.
got it.
I got the question.
Oh, I can't wait.
Who are the two drivers that were our very first interview that nobody heard the interviews?
We have talked about this a number of times.
Not that many. You
You're
gotta
right.
you gotta be a real listener.
Can we give any hints?
Neither one was an IndyCar driver.
Okay, and one out of the two has a intro that we play from time to time. Very rarely, but we do play it.
Do we? Do we have an intro for him?
Yeah. One of them.
Interesting.
And I believe the other one, it was an awkward end to the interview for me.
Well.
Awesome.
And that's all we're gonna say. There you go.
And that's all we're gonna. And that's all I got to say about that.
Who are the first two drivers that the Indy Sports Car Podcast ever interviewed, and you will never hear the interviews of them?
Yeah, you can't look back
because we screwed up the recordings. Well, actually, I wasn't a part of the show at that point, so it wasn't. I didn't screw up. Frank screwed up.
I screwed up the recordings.
Yeah, Frank screwed up the recordings.
They call in on Skype while you were recording with our old recorder. It would stop the recorder, and I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Sounds like Frank.
So yes, who are the two drivers?
Right. So you can't go back and look and cheat or anything like that.
Yeah,
and
that won't happen.
we have had both of them on since.
Mm-hmm.
However, this show when we had them on, they weren't on together. They were on the same show though. It was like one then the other, right? They didn't overlap. I don't think. I don't remember, but it doesn't matter. They were on the same show. They just weren't together on the same show.
Anyway.
It doesn't matter. You couldn't hear it anyway.
That is the question.
But we have talked about it numerous times. So that'll be the question.
Wait, do we have tickets to get? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
One ticket for Friday and Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. That is the question then.
All right.
Who are the first two drivers we ever interviewed that you will never hear those interviews?
No, just a pre-recorded intro by one of them. Also, they've been on.
Okay.
I think one's been on a few more times than the other one has.
I even throw out another hint. They were not even Mazda Road to Indy drivers. They are not IndyCar drivers, and they are not Mazda Road to Indy drivers.
Can we say? Can we at least give a series? No, wait. One was in one was in the other, right?
They're in two different series.
Yeah.
I Actually, I do not believe either one is really racing.
Okay, put it this way: they're in 2 different series. However,
They were in 2 different series at the time.
they were in 2 different series at the time, but they'd be at the same track together. Oh, I like that. I like that one. That's a real, kind of like USF 2000 driver and IndyCar drivers. Same track together, but that doesn't mean they're in the same series.
So there you go. First one to tweet us the correct answers.
And please do it in a DM form. Please don't reply to it because then people start. I don't care. Do it however you want. It doesn't matter. The first person to say it, DM it, whatever.
Mail it in if you want. Right?
I don't care if you. Yeah, you can email us. Our email, you can find that through the website.
FedEx.
Well, that'll take a while.
You can.
and we're talking about tomorrow and Saturday, so gotta be a little bit chop with this. I mean, I don't even care if you do. If we ask the question on Twitter and you answer it on Instagram or Facebook. I don't care. The first one to give us the correct answer. I mean, obviously, please be within driving distance and already planning to either go or was on the ropes, but still can make it. Please, yes, okay. All right, so there you go, and that will be on our Twitter. I guess as you're listening to this, you can go to our Twitter. Missy, how? Okay, yeah, through our website, and and you'll be able to read the question and answer it if you have the answer. If somebody hasn't beat you to it already, which since we just said it, I doubt they had already. As long as you're listening to this, right off the bat. But hey, that's podcast land. I have no control over that. So, and Missy, you said that's pretty much. Oh, we got to pick. Okay, we pick polls. Well, I mean, my polls, but we got to pick winners. So, Missy, winner.
Well, wait a minute. First, I want to say.
I'm sorry, I thought you said.
What? No. I want to throw out the the entry list. So the entry list for this race is going to be Joseph Newgarden, Elio Castroneves is going to be back, Matthias Lace, James Hinchcliffe, Marcus Ericsson, Scott Dixon, Felix Rosenquist, Will Power, Tony Kanaan, Graham Rahal, Sebastian Bourdais, Santino Ferrucci, Ed Jones, Spencer Piggott, Simon Pagino, Zach Veach, Alexander Rossi, Ryan Hunter-Ray, Takuma Sato, Pato O'Ward, Max Chilton, Jack Harvey, Colton Herta, and Marco Andretti. There's your entry list for the IndyCar Grand Prix.
Right on. And Missy, from that entry list, who's going to win?
Who's going to win? Oh, it's...
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
What?
God,
Who's your pick, Missy?
I know it's hard. This is like Will's
That's what she
track.
said. What?
Oh, good lord.
Really, Frank? You just couldn't let. Really?
Like I said, this is Will's track. It's hard not to pick him here. I'm trying not to pick him. I want to pick somebody different.
Power Dixon May at Indy shows with IndyCars on. I mean, is it possible for Will to do the double sweep back to back of May?
It's always possible. Anything's possible.
I mean, he didn't get pole last year at the 500, but
ask Ed Carpenter. You don't need to win pole. It means nothing.
That's true. It's a long race. Yeah.
Very true.
Because he's won how many poles and hasn't won one?
Hasn't won one yet. Yeah.
What, 3? I think.
I think so.
But this is the year of the Oval Specialist.
Yeah.
Hey, am I the only one having a huge problem picking Hinch and Ericsson apart during a race?
No,
Okay.
I'm having a problem with it too.
Oh, okay. Round. Yeah. I cannot tell who's who. Those cars are so identical looking, it's insane. I mean, they are different very subtly, but good goodness. Could they, I mean, could they have switched black and the gold at least? I mean, at least try to, well, whatever. Whoever pays the bills, right?
Scott Dixon.
Basically.
Scott Dixon, Missy. Wow, okay. Scott Dixon for the win. The living legend yeah, okay. Right on, right on. Okay. Chris,
Okay,
what
okay.
up, buddy?
Like I said, Rossi, Pole, Joe, New for the win.
Not shocked on that one. And yeah, I'm calling it. Will's gonna double sweep or dual sweep May again. 2018, 2019. It's gonna be all willpower for the month of May.
Yeah, that's the Willpower Show. Okay. All right.
Willpower.
Willpower. We shall see. We shall see, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool if they did something kind of like the F1 Drive to Survive thing on Netflix, but around IndyCar. I never understood why the documentation of things around IndyCar, like they've had Indy Chronicles, IndyCar 36, all these shows around it. They last like for one season of it, and then it's gone. You know. So I'd like to see a bigger platform take it over, like a Netflix thing, and I think that could be really really cool. Because as you mentioned, just the Willpower Show just got me thinking it'd be really interesting to see just his process throughout the entire month of May. And actually just follow one driver around for the whole month, and
I like it. Yeah, I mean, like, because they were doing that a few years ago. I remember that, but it didn't last.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I guess it didn't get enough attention. I don't know what was wrong with it, but
well, when they did it, the series wasn't as popular as it is right now. I think it was bad timing on their part. But then again, it did help to get the series to where it is now. I say it's time to bring it back,
right.
Or something like it. Definitely.
They've rebranded it a few times. IndyCar 36, where they followed you around for the 36 hours before the race.
Yep.
IndyCar Chronicles, IndyCar Next, IndyCar. They keep rebranding it. It's not. I don't think it's a branding problem.
No, it's a timing problem.
Yeah.
It's a timing problem. And hey, we have a network now. Let's use
right.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Well, give Jay Fry a little bit of time, and he'll do it. And the man isn't doing a great job.
Yeah, I hear.
I have no complaints.
That's right.
I do have one complaint. I think I would say Lise and Herdit need some scissors.
You want to see some haircuts? Yeah.
I mean, there's having a style, and then there's just looking like a mess. And yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, first impressions,
Yeah.
lasting impressions. Yep.
Everybody needs cornrows. That's the way to go. Lewis got it right.
Speaking of that, did you see my text message?
I did actually. Yeah.
I see
Hilarious.
what I thought of you.
Wait, what I miss? You guys talking about me?
Nobody's talking about you, Frank.
Better not.
No, nobody's talking.
Because I go through her phone when she's not. What? No. I'm kidding. All right, so. Oh my God. That's gotta be. Yep. I love that guy. He is Him and Will Power, the two funniest drivers in racing. Good God, Ricky Taylor. Or is that Jordan?
Jordan Taylor, yeah.
Yeah, it's Jordan.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
I mean, they're both funny, but Jordan is out of his freaking mind. But you know what? I mean, hey,
That's pretty funny.
hey, I mean, you know, if I lived on a mansion, my driveway would be a go-kart track too. So, just saying.
I'm not mad at you.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Christian, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, buddy. Looking forward to having some Red Lobster with you for dinner.
Red Lobster? What? is that?
Can't I?
Is that what's happening?
I'm really looking forward to the bread. Love the bread. No. I hate seafood.
Yeah, no. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, I still have some something left in the tank. But if not, I will definitely see you Saturday.
Hopefully, no.
For sure.
No, Friday night.
Tomorrow.
No,
I understand, but I literally have like 5 engagements throughout the day. So
yeah, I know, but not enough.
If I'm not dead at the end of
we're still seeing each other for at least 5 minutes.
You know,
I'm knocking on your door. You will answer.
You will answer. Yeah.
I mean, you live on the 4th floor, and I know Delta can scale a wall that high, and that, but if you're that tired, you ain't scaling a 4th floor out. So.
And I guess on that note, you know that I know that Frank, well, pray for Missy because she's got to spend time.
Prayers for Missy.
Everyone knows we're on our way to Indianapolis, you know?
It's me.
Hashtag prayers for Missy.
Hashtag, Christian Delta.
Yeah.
This is the Racecast weather forecast for the Indycar Grand Prix at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Thursday will be a stormy day across central Indiana, and the Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk up for the southern two-thirds of the state, including the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We look to have storms move into the area around the 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. time frame, with storms continuing to be possible for the day until around the 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. time frame. While it may not rain the entire day, showers and storms will be likely at any time. The main threats from this event will be from damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour, heavy rain at times, and dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning. There is not a tornado threat with this system. The main window for stronger to severe storms will be from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. When it is not raining, skies will be cloudy with temperatures starting off in the upper 60s at 8 a.m. and only rising a degree or two around 70 degrees. Winds will be breezy out of the south at 10 to 15 miles per hour, with gusts up to 30 miles per hour possible at times. Rainfall amounts throughout the day will be around 1 inch. Stay weather aware, and if you hear thunder, move indoors immediately, because you are close enough to the parent thunderstorm to be struck by lightning. Friday and Saturday continue to look much better and cooler. Skies look to be mostly cloudy on Friday, but some of those clouds will dissipate a little. Afternoon highs will be in the upper 50s, after starting off in the lower 50s. Winds will be out of the northwest at 8 to 12 miles per hour. Saturday will start off with mostly clear skies, but clouds will be on the increase throughout the day. A stray shower may move into the area, but that will be well after the events are over for the day. Highs will top out in the mid-60s after starting off in the mid-40s. Winds will be out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. This forecast was done on Wednesday evening prior to the event. The forecast could change between now and the Grand Prix on Saturday. Follow Racecast Weather on Twitter and Facebook at RacecastWX and on Instagram at RacecastWeather. And you can also follow us on our website at racecastweather.com. I'm meteorologist Scott Martin. Have a great week.